Welcome everyone to the fourth episode of the Nerd Hotline. I'm one of your hosts, Colby.
Oscar.
I'm Cole. We got Soren here today. He's our surprise guest.
Hello, everyone.
Little background info on Soren. He's a good friend of me and Cole from high school.
Yup. All right. So today we're gonna be talking about the new Nintendo Switch Lite. It's the Switch that can't switch.
Pretty much. It's literally a DS minus half the screen.
Womp womp.
It's like a
So
tiny Nintendo Switch, right?
I don't see the point of it though. The point of the Switch is you can play it on TV or handheld. So just play it on handheld if you really want to. There's no point in buying another one.
I think it's just pretty much a next version of the DS. It's a cheaper version. It's $200, and it's a slimmer build on a smaller screen.
Yeah,
Is
but
it
how much
like I'll call it the budget Switch.
Yeah, but like you're losing a lot too. You're losing because part of the magic for the Switch on handheld is that you can get rid of the controllers on the sides and play on tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that with this one anymore. You gotta play with the Switch controllers connected at all times.
I just think it kind of adds to the portableness more, but I mean, it's giving you TV quality though instead of the Nintendo DS or.
I mean, we don't
3DS.
even know that. They're probably gonna bring down the quality of it a bit.
Shh! Don't get my hopes down.
Well, are you gonna get it?
No.
There we go.
Yeah. Only positive about it is it has an extended battery life. That's about it.
Yeah, but then
Ooh.
again, it's not like you're gonna.
But that just helps the portableness because it's just more portable friendly. You can take it out more. But that's about it though.
Yeah, but even then, with the regular Switch, you can just disconnect it and bring the charger with you.
So are you gonna be having Pokemon games on it?
I
Like
mean, it's
the
gonna
new
be
ones?
it's gonna have the exact same games as the Switch. It's gonna have Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, I was about to say there was an announcement for it that said it was gonna have Pokemon Sword and Shield.
It's really gonna be able to run all the games from the Switch, just like not as good as it would if it was on the TV.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is it's. I feel like Nintendo's trying to compete with where like Xbox and PS4. But if we all see it, it kind of failed. Like, they were really good in handheld technology for the while. They're the only people that really had it because, PlayStation had the PSP and the PS Vita. And that
Yeah, and the
didn't
Vita
work.
crashed down really hard.
And then the Xbox doesn't have anything. So, I mean, the Microsoft did announce a portable gaming system, I'm pretty sure, that's coming out.
Yeah, but then again, like Nintendo's always been it's probably one of the
Exactly.
longest. No, but Nintendo's always it is one of the longest running video game companies. Like their first console was a home console, the NES.
Well, and they also had the Nintendo, their first Game Boy.
Yeah, but that came out way later.
I like
So-
the Game Boy, especially the Advanced. I think this
Mhm.
kind of looks like they're trying to do a Game Boy, like a modernized Game Boy, but like it's not. Like it's like a Game Boy Switch. I don't know.
Like the $300 version of Game Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping they kind of release like different colors from the ones they've shown so far. Like
So
maybe
they got.
one based on the colors from Game Boy Advance, like the purple.
So they
Yeah,
only have
that's
three
nice.
colors, right? It's the turquoise, the gray,
It's
and the
pretty
yellow.
much it's literally diamond from Minecraft, gold from Minecraft, and stone from Minecraft.
And
pretty much.
that yellow that they have is really ugly.
The blue
Yeah, I
one's the
know.
only one that I'm
I think
attracted to.
the gray one looks nice.
Yeah.
I think the gray one looks pretty nice. But that's off topic. I mean, the colors are what they are. I really care more about the quality of the product rather than the color.
For me, like this is only for people who don't have a Switch at the moment and just kind of want a cheap alternative for now.
I mean, I don't have a Switch right now because I sold mine, but I'm not going to buy it. It's not it. I'd rather spend the money on the Microsoft one that's coming out. That's going to give you the same quality that you're going to be playing on the system, handheld, versus buying a $200 Nintendo Switch that you can only play it handheld.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but then again, like for me personally, since I have a Switch, even though I play most of it handheld, I still personally don't think about buying this one.
Well, yeah, you want to have the option to play it on a screen or play with like 4 people.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
one's taking that away from. It's not. It's pretty much. It
It's
is
literally-
a glorified
it's-
Game Boy SD.
Exactly.
All right. Do you guys want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, so one big event that's coming up for all of us in the pop culture fandom is San Diego Comic-Con, which is really probably the biggest convention every year for comic book fans.
This is one thing we're hoping one day down the road that we can all attend as the podcast, so we're there for the fans.
So one thing I'm the most excited for San Diego Comic-Con is the Funko Pop exclusives, because a lot of them, all of the Funko Pops exclusives are not just available in San Diego Comic-Con. A lot of them are also in you can get them in different online stores.
Was that the All Might one that you showed me at the store the other day? Was that?
That wasn't All Might. That was the
Oh no, you're right, Mr. 1000.
Yeah, but that's not a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. That's exclusive to this one website.
I just wanted to ask. I didn't know if that was one of them. Have they released any of them yet?
They have pre-orders. Some of the websites already have pre-orders set up, I think. I don't think they have pre-orders set up. I think they're opening the sales a day or two before Comic-Con. I could be wrong though.
All right. So, who's hyped for Witcher?
Witcher. I mean, I never really played the games, but like
Well,
I'm
no, like
interested
the
to see the
show, the show that's coming out for.
I never
with
played the
Henry
games.
Cavill.
I never played the
never
games,
played
but I'm
them
interested in the show. Like, because Henry Cavill, he's a great actor, and I'm a big fan of like middle age kind of fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really excited for this.
I'm excited. I'm back on the Funko Pops. I actually pulled up what the exclusive ones are. It looks like on Amazon they're going to be having.
Oh, I know. Wait, I know the Amazon ones.
What are they?
Okay, it's the Black Cauldron double pack.
The Tar and the Horn King.
Yeah,
that was the answer to the question in there.
The Chrome Boba Fett.
No, it's a Yoda.
Oh, it's the Yoda one, yeah.
Yep.
And then the clown from Toy Story 3.
Chuckles. Yep.
Yep.
And then
I've noticed there's like a lot of like this year especially. There's a lot of stuff, where people and artists are going back to the origins of like the classic design of things, and they're like redoing it in like a modern kind of way.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited. They're bringing back that culture with Funko Pops.
Like, even though, yeah, like I noticed like especially this year, they're bringing like classic designs back, but like modern, and that's kind of what we need sometimes. Like I've noticed, especially with like newer shows or newer games, they put like their own modern twist to it. But especially like for this year, I've noticed like a lot of classic designs have come back, and I'm looking at a lot of those Funko Pops, and it's like classic almost, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, one of the yeah, no, but like the main Funko Pops I want to get this year from San Diego Comic Con is definitely Terran and the Horned King from Black Cauldron, because that movie is my childhood.
yeah,
but I'm glad it's finally getting some kind of representation in modern times.
And on that, wasn't that the answer to your Instagram question? The Horn King and
yeah, that's the answer. Yeah. Speaking about my Instagram page, make sure you follow my cosplay account at redwood_cosplays. Just a little shadow right there.
So
yeah, he dresses up as the Red Hood.
Do you guys think that they're gonna release any Marvel Phase 4 teasers for the?
I don't think they're gonna release any teasers. I think they're just gonna announce which movies are part of Phase 4, and that's it.
Okay. They're also doing another teaser. It's Dawn of X. So
don't know what that is.
I don't know if you checked it out. Possibly an X-Men.
Like
they're
Phase
not.
4?
I honestly feel like if we're getting X-Men and MCU,
it's from Marvel. It's from it's from Disney. I think I don't.
Well, no. Well, again, Marvel.
Sure.
Even though
I need to check.
Disney owns Marvel right now, you have to remember that.
And they also said not to expect anything like Fantastic Four or X-Men related until like the year 2021, so like in 2 years.
Yeah, so they're not gonna. It's gonna be either Phase 5 or the end of Phase 4. Only
like
because
they're probably gonna introduce, because like the first 3 phases were the Infinity Saga, and that was teased at the very end of Avengers, which I believe was the last movie of Phase 1.
Yeah.
So what they're probably gonna do is at the very end of Phase 4, they're gonna start introducing the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, and hopefully introduce some form of Doctor Doom or Galactus.
Well, I think personally the villains that is going to be for this Phase 4 is going to be King the Conqueror.
King the Conqueror, because of the time travel they did in Endgame.
And what I honestly also feel that eventually that we are going to get kind of a mini Spider-Verse movie with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield coming back, only because it kind of it would relate well enough with it because
I hope that comes back.
no, because even though Jake Gyllenhaal's character in Spider-Man was not from a different universe.
It wasn't confirmed.
No, but if you guys remember
was-
Doctor Strange, in Doctor Strange they already confirmed the idea of multiple universes or parallel universes existing.
Yeah.
In that when the snap happened and the fact that he hit the Sorcerer Supreme, I think it did open portals. Because for when they had all the Avengers assemble at the fight scene.
Yeah.
I honestly think that it's probably gonna be Doctor Doom, Mephisto, or Enchantress.
At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if it's just one big bad. It could be Doctor Doom working with Kang the Conqueror for one common goal, only for Doctor Doom or Kang to be betrayed or something like that.
I mean, and then there's always a possibility that they could bring back Thanos.
Oh yeah.
It could be because remember
They already
Thanos,
said that Josh Brolin may return in the Eternals as the younger Thanos.
So I mean, but again, you never know. Only because
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Time travel.
time travel. You
Time
have to-
travel.
Just remember, guys. Technically, Iron Man's still alive because we're not in 2023 yet. So
That's
I see this
true.
as an absolute win.
I do.
No, but hopefully, like, if they do introduce Doctor Doom, they don't pull a Loki on us, because like in the comics, Loki is always a big bad, but in the MCU they slowly turned him into anti-hero. Know what I mean?
Well, I mean, but the thing is in a lot of the comics, though, Loki is an anti-hero, but also in older comics, he is the big bad. So it just depends on where
Version they're
reading.
going for.
Yeah, and I think they wanted to relate more modern. I mean, definitely if they went back and they could even pull Loki as a big back now because he technically escaped.
Well, yeah, but like that's an alternate timeline now. They don't live in that timeline,
But you never know.
right? True.
What I'm really excited for once they ever release the Amazon series for Lord of the Rings, and I know that wasn't a topic, but just said that.
Wait, I know. Speaking of like new shows coming out, like Halo's coming out too, and I just want to say, I'm excited.
There's a Halo show.
Yeah,
Is it gonna be animated or live action?
Live action.
Because that movie they did with that was live action was really good. The one they made for
Oh,
Netflix.
with like the students,
Yeah, that was really good.
and then Master Chief shows up at the end and kicks ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I freaking love that.
Yeah, I really hope they do a Fantastic Four. I've been waiting for that for a long time.
All right, who do you guys cast?
John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Zac Efron, and I don't know for the thing.
Wait, wait.
Okay,
Zac
John
Efron
Krasinski
is who?
as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, so Jim
Emily
has-
Blunt,
That's
aka his
Pam.
wife, as Invisible Woman.
Yep.
Zac Efron as Johnny Storm,
Mm,
and I don't know for the thing.
The Rock.
Maybe the guy. Maybe the guy
I was
that
about to
played
say The
Mountain.
Rock. I was about to say The Rock.
That'd be funny though. That would be
Wait, Colby.
pretty
Maybe
funny.
the guy that played the Mountain in Game of Thrones.
That's just too big.
No, but it fits though. But the thing is, you got to think about you have to do him in human form, so who would work? And the guy who originally played him was a very good actor.
Oh,
I
like
don't.
the original two movies.
Yeah,
I love.
can't remember his name.
Bald guy though. That's all I know.
Oh wow, he played in The Shield. Yeah, we know, and in Gotham. But no, it's just, and then my casting for X-Men. I definitely want to see James McAvoy come back as Professor X, and then William Fassbender as Magneto.
Yeah, I like
Those-
those two casts.
Those two were really good. I just don't see, and I really hope they add
And
Evan
then
Peters.
It's gonna be our Wolverine for them. See,
I know. I like. Do you think they would reintroduce Quicksilver though? That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's a possibility, I think.
Because I honestly love both the actors.
I
Yeah.
like Evan Peters better. He plays a better Quicksilver. He actually plays an actual Quicksilver,
Yeah, that's true.
where you'd actually could see the story of him being related to Magneto versus.
Well, yeah, but like that's not down to the actor. That's down to the writing.
Well, no. Well, that's the thing though is you kind of get that relationship in the movies where you don't have to rewrite that, where it's kind of already there. So fans will be like, oh, well, we already know that Evan Peterson's Quicksilver is related to Michael Fassbender.
Wait. How would you guys feel about Jason Statham as the Thing?
He'd be good. He wouldn't be. It's hard. Or Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel could voice the Thing.
No, but he's already Groot.
Yeah, but okay. Other than people actually know it's him, it doesn't sound like him. You wouldn't be able to be like, oh man, Vin Diesel sounds the same.
Actually, if we're going with younger Fantastic Four, Channing Tatum wouldn't be that bad. Like, he doesn't have to be bald. Like, if he has a buzz cut, it could probably work.
Yeah, but you got to realize he's only going to be human for X amount of.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Just as long as they don't do a repeat, and bless Michael B. Jordan's soul. Don't like. It's kind of like a Ryan Reynolds with him, like where he got casted as the Human Torch. And I know Chris Evans never got. Ryan Reynolds never got cast as Chris Evans, but like played a really bad superhero at first, and then even a bad version of Wade Wilson, and then he was
a good like the best Deadpool.
Yeah, like, and then you have Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger, like he killed that performance.
Yeah, but Chris Evans wasn't actually that bad as Johnny Storm.
Yeah, but again, that they
like
kind
it
of
wasn't his big break, but still.
I kind of hope another superhero we see is Ghost Rider. Like,
oh yeah, that hero is very underrated. I think. That's like one of my favorite ones, and we never see him anymore. Like never.
And with the MCU, I'm sure they could make him into an amazing character.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think that would be awesome.
Then Nicolas Cage kind of butchered that. I mean, Nicolas Cage did a good job, but just
it was overacted. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. I understand. Like he overdid it. Like especially it was at the time where he was like it was during National Treasure and stuff like that, where he's on all these movies, and I just think it was overexposure of him that we were like, wow, gosh.
Like they kind of just cast him just for the big bucks.
And then they made the second movie, and I was just like, why did we need a second one?
Didn't that one come out like years after the first one?
Yeah, dude. And I was just like, why did we?
I think it came out like 5 or 4 years after it.
That's what I want to say.
I think the first one came out in 2006 or 2007, and the other one came out in 2011 or something like that.
Okay, so yeah. But instead of introducing new heroes, how would you guys feel about like Daredevil, like the ones who have been in the TV shows?
I think that would be a really cool idea.
Would you cast anybody else? Though?
I don't think it would be for like the TV shows. Like
they would join the MCU, like actually be part of the movies.
I would recast it.
I think
do a recasting.
But I really, really like the actor for
Daredevil.
I think he's really good. I didn't like the other movies.
Ben Affleck.
I didn't like it. I liked this actor though. He fit Daredevil a lot.
Yeah, what's his name? Charlie Cox?
I think so.
So Ghost Rider came out in 2007, and then the second one came out in 2011. So 4 years.
Yeah, that's still too big of a gap.
That's crazy.
Plus, when Nicolas Cage was kind of like, you really need to cast him.
I know it's my main reason for wanting the Fantastic Four in the MCU is because for one, we need another person to be the big brains of the Avengers. Because like Spider-Man is smart, but like he's still pretty young.
Yeah.
So Reed Richards can easily replace the big genius of the group. And then with the Fantastic Four being introduced, and now the fact that we have the Skrulls in the MCU, we could probably get the Super Skrull. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Nope.
It's literally a Skrull with every power of the Fantastic Four. So he can go invisible, stretch, turn his hands into like stone, like the Thing, and then turn into fire.
I kind of hope we kind of eventually get, maybe if they can, eventually actually do a good DC like universe, a mix over.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers versus like
Justice League.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll happen though.
It would be kind of hard to fit that in the cinematic universe.
It could work though. The only thing that you'd have to really change is, you have like something like an occurrence happen where like Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate both are doing something, and like they warp for whatever reason, the universes collide.
Like if Thanos was still around, you could probably say
Yeah.
like him and Darkseid team up for the stones or some shit. I don't know.
Or even Lex Luthor somehow broke into the this world and he finds I mean, there's a lot of possibilities with that one, especially where, and this is going to be a later episode. We're going to talk about the Malga universe. It's
Yeah.
the mixture of the Marvel and the DC characters, which I'm fascinated with. I think I talked to Oscar about this in person, and I don't know if you know too much about it, but it's actually really interesting.
Mm. No, but another thing I want to see in the MCU too is hopefully at some point, maybe not with obviously we can't do it with the Flash Thompson we have right now, but maybe somehow we can get Agent Venom.
Yeah.
Venom.
Yeah, Agent Venom.
Yeah. So, what Phase 4 films are we getting? You guys, what do you guys think?
There's Spider-Man 3, I'm pretty sure. Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange.
2.
And then there's Shang Tsung or whatever.
Shang-Chi or something.
And then they said unconfirmed / confirmed as Namor.
Yeah, and then the Eternals is also coming.
And then they're also going to be doing Thor 4.
Yeah, with Taika Waititi or whatever.
So,
I don't know.
So is he getting... Wait, you go ahead.
Isn't he the one that directed like the original one, or
no? He's the one that directed
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Okay. I just don't know how you add a fourth one, only because
like this. No, when you think about it, this is gonna be the first solo superhero to get a fourth film.
True.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because the only other fourth film we've gotten in a series is Avengers, so that's like a team movie, and it's technically a two-parter.
Well, again, they're gonna have eventually. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the Young Avengers to end Phase 4.
No, they already said they apparently found like unused Facebook pages with Young Avengers and somebody else, but I can't remember.
Leaks. I remember that.
Yep.
They leaked some stuff about that, which is actually really cool. I did
Yeah,
see
but like
that.
random. Oh wait, Soren, you haven't seen Far From Home, have you?
No, unfortunately, I haven't been able to.
Is it cool if I spoil a little thing?
Go ahead, it's fine.
Okay, do you guys think Mysterio's actually dead?
No.
Nope. Okay, because I was going to say in the comics he's faked his own death more than once.
Yeah, I think he's gonna help
because it's an
create the
illusion.
Sinister Six.
But that's gonna be later on. You still have to get Scorpion and stuff like that.
And wait, so that would be Vulture?
I think that's gonna be one of the last two films that we get for Spider-Man.
It's probably Spider-Man 4 then.
Oscar,
No,
isn't that?
it is-
I'm sorry to go back, but isn't that kind of an obvious question? He is Mysterio.
Yeah, that's true. No,
So, I mean, that's like obviously he's not
Yeah.
dead.
okay, no, but like speaking about the Sinister Six, I'm thinking it's probably going to be the main, the big bad for the second trilogy of Spider-Man.
Wait, what? Which one?
Because they said they're going to have 3 trilogies for Spider-Man. The first 3 are going to be focusing in high school, so like right now.
Yep.
The second, the next 3 are going to be college.
Oh, so we have in phases of Spider-Man?
Pretty much, and then the last 3 are going to be high school. No, not high school. Adult life.
That's gonna be crazy.
Oh, what I'm hoping is that they pull a Spider-Man PS4 with his adult life and have him work for Dr. Octavius.
Well, I mean, if you actually kind of look at, I don't know. Well, we've all played the game. I don't know about Cole and Soren, but I've played the game. I know Oscar has. But if you look at how uncanny he looks to Tom Holland, it's
Like an older version.
Like
Yes.
which? I'm sorry, which game was that?
Spider-Man PS4 came out
Okay.
last year.
Yeah.
Freaking voiced by my boy Yuri Lowenthal from Naruto as well.
Oh, that's who voices him.
No, yeah, the guy who voices Sasuke in the English dub is the voice actor for Peter.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then also another fun fact: the lady who voices Mary Jane,
Yeah.
is also voicing Black Widow in the Avengers Square Enix game.
Ugh.
Yeah, but still.
What's that game? Ugh. It's-
So
Oh,
I also
sorry,
want to talk about a little bit more into the San Diego Comic-Con. So they're doing a Pokemon walkthrough. It's a tour where fans will like go through a recreation of Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon live in harmony. So
So from the movie.
yeah, it's gonna be like a little how would you call it? Interactive experience.
Showcase.
And also they're doing a Batman walkthrough, so it's just all like Batman props, costumes, and also VR experiences.
Now, if any of you guys go there, I expect pictures.
Oh yeah, I'm
we're-
not going.
we're not going. As much as I want to, it's a bit far.
It's a little bit out of our
But the Comic Con we do go to is San Jose. Oscar goes there pretty
Silicon
often.
Valley Comic Con.
Yeah,
So the
Silicon-
funny thing is right around when you guys are going to this Comic Con, there's one in Boston,
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
like the 16th, and I could go, but I'm moving back that time, so I'll just be getting back, and I have to get my car registered and stuff like that ready to go.
That's
So, dun dun.
F.
I mean, I don't know if there's much more we can talk about San Diego Comic Con, seeing as how most of it is kind of a surprise until the days.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
that's
definitely talk about the reveals next week. What they reveal.
Do you guys think they're going to reveal anything DC related? Because we've been talking a lot of Marvel.
I mean, DC. I know it has been confirmed that almost all the movies from here on out, besides maybe Batman and probably Aquaman and the Flash, if we ever
I
get
think we're
the
gonna get another
sequels.
Joker trailer. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But all the all, like Joker's a one-off. Like this Joker movie, we're gonna talk more about this next week. But it's a one-off film. It's not anything tied into that. Anything
I'm
we've
kinda-
seen.
So it's its own little just
Yep,
story.
But again, as all comic books people should know, there are 3 Jokers. So this might be tying into one of the archetype of Jokers.
This is
You know,
probably going to be the
This is
the
clown.
anarchist kind of Joker.
This is the anarchist / clown. So there's the gangster, the
Psychopath.
the psychopath, and then the anarchist / Joker. Like he's like
Jack Nicholson was
when
a
I-
gangster.
when I say Joker, I don't mean like his name Joker. I mean Joker as in like he's a
persona.
clown. Yeah.
No, yeah, but like so Jack Nicholson, to make it more clear, I guess, is Jack Nicholson was the gangster.
Yes.
Heath Ledger was the anarchist, and then Jared Leto was the psychopath.
Psychopath. But he was also a gangster as well.
Yeah, but like he leaned more towards the psychopath kind of side.
Yes. That is.
I feel like
I really hope that they.
Ledger was a psychopath too, though. Like,
Like,
No,
but like you gotta realize he
different.
focused more on the anarchy side of things, like the
yeah,
destroying the city from the inside out.
that's true.
I really
Soren.
hope that they make a live action Killing Joke, like a really good one.
I'd rather get Under the Red Hood. I'm just saying.
I've always appreciated that comic book.
I feel
It's a very different
yeah.
Batman. It's a very different Joker, but in a good way. One thing I
The
know
last
it's
shot
like
where
kind
they're
of like
both laughing.
I like the one thing that I really like about that is in that comic book, instead of Batman going around and beating people up, he talks to the villains or Joker rather than beating him up and just putting him in Arkham again.
Wasn't Black Mask part of the Killing Joke?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Or am I thinking about another movie?
I think you're thinking of another one.
No, you're thinking of a game.
No. I'm pretty sure it's Killing Joke. Hold up. Just doing a quick search.
But anyways,
No,
talking about Red Hood, I think if
no,
they-
Black Mask was in the Killing Joke.
He was.
No, wait, no, that's Under the Red Hood. Never mind.
Yeah,
Told you.
Yeah, I was thinking the wrong movie.
I was like, I've read that so many times, so I don't think so.
talking about
Yeah.
Red Hood, I think in order for us to get like a Red Hood movie, I think we need a decent Batman movie first to help it transfer onto the Red Hood.
Only because there's no Red Hood without Batman or Joker.
Exactly.
So first of all, let's say if like not Taron Egerton, what's his name, Robert Pattinson. If we do get Red Hood at some point with the Robert Pattinson movies, they're gonna have to introduce Joker, and
I
then
want
introduce
Nightwing,
Jason Todd as
too.
Robin first. Which I don't think we're gonna get because Robert Pattinson is gonna be mainly focused on his younger years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think what it is we're eventually going to get. I think they're going to eventually do TV shows on it on the DC universe on the app, kind of like how
Sort of how
Marvel.
they're doing with Marvel.
Well, they already have. I mean, I finally caved in and rebought the app on my Xbox.
The Disney Plus.
No, the DC.
Oh, DC
DC
Universe.
They haven't released the Disney Plus yet.
Oh no, because I didn't know if you could pre-register or whatever.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait until I see what shows are on there. Like we kind of know what's gonna be on there, but again, I want to see what kind of pop they get first before I'm like, let's see if I can invest in it. Only because they can either go hit or miss with their TV shows because we know how Marvel with their TV shows is really hit or miss, where DC is
And they don't.
DC is a lot better with their TV shows.
And with Marvel, they don't really care if a TV show isn't as successful because they can like always fall back on the movies no matter what.
Yes, exactly. Where DC has to rely on the TV shows.
Yeah, but like to stray away from like the movies and stuff, I'm kind of hoping we get more DC game reveals at San Diego Comic-Con.
I have
I
a
feel
better.
like I feel like I enjoy DC TV shows a lot more than I enjoy Marvel TV shows, and I enjoy Marvel movies more than I enjoy their TV shows.
Oh yeah,
I feel like DC knows what they're doing for their TV shows,
I
and
don't
they
know
just
if you
haven't
guys-
quite gotten a grasp for their movies.
and I don't know if you guys read comics a lot, but like the thing with DC is they pretty much own. They're pretty much the best in my opinion when it comes to everything except movies. Like their comics are much more, like much better, like written better and stuff. Their games are much more polished. Stuff like that. It's just I feel
Well,
like
I mean, with DC, you really only get the Batman games, though. You don't really get many other DC games, I would say.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really,
Injustice.
really enjoyed the Arkham series, except
Yes.
for Arkham Knight. I really liked the first and the second one. That one really portrayed
Arkham
all the
City's the
characters
best
in a
one.
more they portrayed it in a more adult, evil way, which I really, really liked, rather than like the
And the
I'll
voice
just say
cast?
Batman Beyond and the Batman, like it's like childish almost. Where this one is a lot more adult and like very, very like really nice too. The art
And-
was really good.
yeah.
I mean,
And the fact that they
Scarecrow,
got
the
like,
Killer Croc. I mean, all of the villains were amazing.
and the
in
fact that they
those.
brought back Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy for the voices of Batman and Joker.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was just like the big selling point for me.
Yeah. All right. Due to time, let's move on to the next topic. We're gonna talk. This is something I found online. It's Kanye West planning on building houses that relate to Star Wars architecture.
So similar to like the sand domes.
So yeah, the
Is that
sand
actually a
domes.
thing?
Bro, I
Yes,
could
this is-
literally make that in a desert
This sounds
by
like
myself.
a meme. I'm looking
So
this up
you-
right now.
So this is plans for low-income housing that is visually styled by Star Wars architecture. So it's modeling after Luke Skywalker's dome hut from A New Hope.
And to make the experience even more believable, stormtroopers will show up in your house and burn your uncle and aunt alive.
Oh,
So if this does happen, the construction is happening in California, so we'll be able to find it, see it with our own eyes.
Oh yeah, obviously, because like I don't know if you guys knew, they recorded the whole Endor scenes here in California.
Yeah.
of course I knew that.
So, are we all moving in together or what?
Yeah.
Oh, can I please have the carbon freezing chamber room, please?
I call the sand bedroom. Oh, it's all sand.
I call the Rancor pit.
I just. as
Wait,
much
real
as-
question.
Speaking
Does
of
it come with a
deserts,
slate
guys,
layout? Does it come with a
September
slate
20th?
layout?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up because I found it pretty interesting. But
Yeah, it's so.
you know, it's a news section. All right. So next topic: which comic hero would make a good TV series?
I have one right now that needs to be done.
If you
And I
say
don't know
Moon
if you-
Knight,
It's
I
not.
swear.
I
Okay.
want it's from DC. I want them to make the Spectre as a
Spectre.
TV show. Have you ever guys heard of the
Yes,
Spectre?
the Spectre.
I saw long time ago, but I saw this really short episode. And it showed like one like animated special of the Spectre, and I wanted more. And
Yeah, I know
I've
what-
read the comics.
He's
and
freaking
he
badass.
He is really cool.
He's really if you take Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate, put them together, and then like
No,
make it even more
he's
badass.
dark. He's
no,
dark.
And make it even more badass.
Like he is really dark.
What does
and
he do? Like,
That's what I like about. So
Okay,
mainly what
he's
the
not-
Spectre is.
It's not like a physical creature thing. He's like more of a he's literally a
He's
specter.
a
like-
ghost. He's a ghost. Basically.
yeah, I don't know how to explain it. He's literally a specter, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants mostly.
So no, well, the main motive of the Spectre is he is in his regular, I'm gonna say quote unquote regular form. He's a detective or a policeman, right? And he finds out when someone gets murdered, he already knows who's involved, and so one by one he will find creative ways to take vengeance upon them. So let's say there's a guy, one of the murderers or one of the guys who was involved was a I'll say
I just thought, okay, keep
a
going.
movie. What is it? Like special effects for movies. So he will like take like his dolls and make them kill him. And if a guy's driving a
What?
car, he'll take control of the car and he'll make the car into a monster and kill the guy.
All
that's
right, what
driving
is
the
up,
car.
guys? It's the Spectre here. Today we're gonna be pranking this serial killer. Okay. Now, he's really into Pokemon. So what we're gonna do is just take this Pikachu, and just make it kill him. Okay.
Yeah, basically, it's really cool. I really want to see that.
That's
You
crazy.
know, okay, for me personally, there's 3 characters I want a TV show from. Oh wait, no, so 2 of them are characters and one is just a story arc.
Red Hood.
Yes, that's one of them, but shut up. Okay, so Red Hood is the first one because I feel like if they make him into a TV show, you can really explore like his inner struggles instead of focusing on Batman and stuff like that.
Next.
Okay.
So that's one character. From the next one is Blue Beetle,
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
and
Who?
for me, Blue Beetle.
Okay.
And then the last one is I just want them to make an Injustice TV show,
And just that'd be pretty cool. That'd
like
be
animated
a
or
lot
live
of work.
action.
That'd be a lot of work.
Animated
Yeah.
or live action, I don't care, but like the
Yeah.
Injustice storyline is one of the most complex DC stories I've read in a while. And like there's so many twists in each comic and stuff like that. It would just be amazing to see that in a TV show.
Yeah. Mine would be a Tim Drake or
After as Robin or as Red Robin?
Red Robin
Uh-huh.
or
Yeah.
Nightwing.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course you would.
I don't know. That's
Just
that's my
because
only
you
thing.
look like Jordan
No.
Lovitz.
No, but the Nightwing one would be interesting. Nightwing would be interesting if it takes place in Bloodhaven.
Yeah.
Only if Oscar only if Cole gets to play Nightwing. Well, I watch that show.
Alright,
Kobe,
we
do you have
got-
any shows?
I mean, for superheroes, I would want to see like a show kind of based off the Arkham games, or kind of like diving more into. I don't say want to say Batman, but like the Arkham games would be really nice because then they can put into live action the game and kind of like dive more into it though.
If they make an Arkham show, I want them to mainly focus on the Arkham City and kind of like why, like the reasoning behind Arkham City. Like instead of focusing on Batman, maybe focusing on the people who created Arkham City, like Hugo Strange,
Yeah.
and how he's connected with Ra's al Ghul and stuff like that.
Ooh, that'd be a good show too. Ra's al Ghul, like I have the one called like The League, and just called The League.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
Like-
right. That would be
like-
cool.
The League of Shadows or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, but Ra's al Ghul would be interesting for a villain show. Another villain that I think would be good for a show personally is I had a list. Fuck. No, I can't think of it right now. But
Excuse his French.
pardon moi.
This
but
is
there's,
a
like-
this is a rated PG-13 show.
I mean,
The-
they got swear words in PG-13 movies.
This is a PG movie. Then
God damn it. God,
The yellow,
gosh, gosh.
the YouTube
dingle.
symbol just turned green to yellow.
oh no.
What?
Demonetized.
All right.
Oscar. That's why we get the thumbs down on YouTube.
Damn.
Have any of you
That
watched
one-
the new Modern Warfare gameplay review?
Yes, I'm excited
Yes.
that we're doing this.
Soren, have you?
Yeah, I
It
have.
looks like if
I
Call
don't
of Duty
know-
and Battlefield had a baby, and it's amazing.
No. People
I
are
don't
saying
know
it's
what to
close
feel
to
about
Rainbow
it.
Six, but so
I mean,
what we
Rainbow
watched
Six, when you think
was-
about it, it's kind of like gameplay-wise, it's kind of like Battlefield, in
No.
Nah.
my opinion.
Wrong.
Rainbow
False.
Six is very such a slow game. It's very
No, I'm not talking about like that kind of gameplay. I mean, just like the actual like physics and stuff like that. Know what I
As
mean?
long as we get
yeah.
soap back, I'm happy.
I mean, Rainbow Six doesn't have bullet drop at all, Battlefield has a huge bullet drop. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
it's pretty realistic, but like in Rainbow Six, guns are like fucking lasers. But yeah,
Yeah, but like,
I'm a
it,
fire on my laser.
like I
I
love
think it's
Call.
another one of those classic Call of Duty games.
I think it's gonna be a complete classic too. People are saying it's too realistic, but that's what we
Like
want.
that's what Call of Duty needs. It doesn't
That's
need to
what-
be the same thing over and over. It needs to be something new for once.
No, they needed to go dive away from this futuristic.
Yeah, we
Jump
want boots on ground Call of Duty. We want so what we got
No, but
here.
no, I'm talking about the realistic aspect. Like all the other Call
Oh.
of Duties are fast paced, jumping around kind of stuff.
Well, no, the first Modern Warfare, the Modern
No, I'm
Warfare
talking about like
series,
I'm talking about the last few that come out. Not
At the last
that's
four.
what I'm saying. They have they have
Yeah.
you mean pretty much any advanced warfare, any of that, like it's all futuristic.
no, but then again, you guys gotta remember, like everybody was excited for World War II because it was like, oh, boots on the ground again. But like that kind of died pretty fast.
It was good. I liked it.
It was good, but like
It actually had a good story.
that too. But like everybody was expecting too much of it, in my opinion.
Well,
yeah.
it's the thing though is we also live in a an age where everyone's expecting everything.
Yeah, that's true. So what we got from this reveal was a 2v2 gameplay. It's a new
Gunfight.
game mode called Gunfight. Every
I'm
2
excited.
rounds, you will receive a new loadout. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. It seems pretty polished from the gameplay. And the time to kill is pretty much the same as the old Modern Warfares. But yeah. In like the newer Call of Duties, the time to kill was like so long. But in like
Oh yeah.
Modern Warfare,
No, especially in Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 took forever to kill someone.
people just ate bullets. I hated it.
And then while you're reloading, they kill you right away for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, the fastest time to kill in Call of Duty was probably Call of Duty Ghost, which is probably one of my favorite Call of Duties, which everybody hates for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah.
Whose phone is that?
That was mine. Okay, sorry.
All right. So, do you guys want to move on to the superhero matchup?
Yeah, can I have a mock drum roll, please? So the winner, we in our battle of Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman wins 95 out of the 128 times they fought.
100 of. No, yeah, I can see that happening though.
Well, it makes sense, but I mean, our original one was going to be Supergirl. They didn't have that matchup, so we switched it to Wonder Woman, which would fit better. I mean, in the aspect of Carol Danvers fighting Supergirl, it might. No, it's Carol Danvers.
I thought we were talking about Wonder Woman.
No, it's Diana
Oh yeah,
Prince.
I don't know why. No, okay, yeah, I see what I was doing.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, I don't know.
Why are you talking about the actresses?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Brie Larson versus Gal Gadot. Who wins? Deathmatch. No. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, Wonder Woman. Hey, but I feel like it depends on the matchup. I mean, the fact that she's getting 23 wins versus pretty much a goddess, where Wonder Woman's pretty much shaped from Zeus himself.
Yeah.
Like, she's made from, made from Prometheus's clay. So she's one of, the first humans. So she's pretty much indestructible. She's built off all the gods. She's stronger than any of them. So, I mean...
You gotta remember, she's been able to go toe-to-toe with literally the strongest characters in the DC universe.
And the Marvel universe, because remember when they did have the Marvel crossover, they actually did have her fight, Hulk and stuff like that, so...
Mm-hmm.
All right, so are we all agreeing?
I said we start...
Woman?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with questions. We're going to finish with the questions.
Instagram followers. So the first question is from Shaniqua_300. Her question for us is, which Spider-Man movie we believe is number 1? And I already got my answer.
Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Spider-Man number 2.
Tobey Maguire?
No, still no.
What are you going to pick?
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse? Mine's Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 2.
Dude.
Hands down.
Peter B. Parker's literally Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's true.
but the story
But-
for number 2 was really good.
Yeah, I also would say a close second would be Spider-Man number 1 because you had the introduction of the Green Goblin, and I feel like the actor did a very good job.
That Green Goblin is the one of the few times I'm fine with like it not being accurate to the comic books because of how nice it looks.
Well, that and the fact that there's so many different versions of the Green Goblin because you do have Harry Osborn, or you have Norman, or you
I mean, there's
have
also the Hobgoblin, which is Ned Lee.
It's Ned?
In the comics, at some point, Ned Lee becomes.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
but
like-
that's later on. But in the earlier ones, it was Harry that was the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, I'm just
So,
like, well, but like we
right.
already mentioned Harry. So
I-
that's
That's why I never said number 3 because I feel like they kind of butchered a few of the characters. Like I'm very glad that we got the newer.
I'm one of the few people that actually really enjoyed Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 wasn't bad.
I liked it.
I just think they could have done a lot. Like with Tom Hardy's Venom was a lot better than I feel like that's. I don't know the guy. From
Oh no,
That's the
well
show.
because like I feel like the part that they screwed up with Venom in the movie, aside from the design not being the best, Eddie Brock didn't really have the same kind of motivation you'd expect Venom to have. Because like in the comics, Eddie Brock pretty much loses everything before becoming Venom.
Mhm.
And here he kind of just loses a part-time job and a girlfriend, so it's not like a big impact.
Yeah.
So that's like one of the things I didn't like about that Venom. Just the motivation wasn't where it should have been.
Yeah, I got you.
Soren, so what's your favorite Spider-Man movie?
Spider-Man 2.
Okay, alright, yeah. I'm glad we all agree on that.
Except for Oscars.
Screw off.
Alright, next question. So this is from Chimolingus. Ideas and concepts.
Shout out to Bennett.
Yeah, ideas and concepts you would like to see in media you like. So like I guess adding new stuff to media platforms that makes it more easy for us.
Well, one
They
thing I
should
wanna-
have a whole Conjuring universe like thing where it's just all of Ellen Lorraine Warren's everything and
Wait, I'm kind of confused on this question. Like
I'm
media, as in
confused
what kind of
too.
media? I was thinking like social media.
Yeah, I was
We
thinking
need
social media too.
more ghost stuff.
I'm so confused.
Okay, if we're
Uh,
going with movies and stuff, one thing I
alright.
want to see.
All right, in cinema. All right.
Okay, in cinema.
Chimolingus is saying, referring to cinema.
Media.
What do you guys
Okay.
think?
Okay, my opinion is we need more kaiju movies, or I forget how they're pronounced, like
Monsters,
giant
much.
monster movies connected with
Yeah,
Godzilla,
and
not
it's
just Godzilla.
Monsters.
I need more.
Oh,
I need more giant monsters in movies.
I
Period.
bet you do need more giant monsters there, Oscar.
Colby, what happened to the PG rating?
I didn't say anything wrong. I just said
Yeah, it's an innuendo. You're right.
so. Ha. Come on.
Is there anything from anime we want to be
A
introduced?
live action
Season 4 would be
Live
nice.
action.
Season 4.
Huh?
No, a live action one where it's not like dubbed over and you can actually like follow along with it. I would love a live action Sword Art Online.
That'd be dope. That'd be a lot of
That
work.
would be cool if it was done well, but unfortunately, with most live actions, they're done very poorly.
No, I mean
Yeah,
if they
that's
did it in the, if I would enjoy it if
They-
they did it in the same style as Ready Player One.
They butchered
That's dope. Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Oh no, I didn't even bother watching that. The only
So
live
then I
action
was like,
That was awful.
I've
we
only
don't
seen
talk
2
about
live
it.
action anime movies: Death Note and Bleach. Bleach was the only decent one.
that was okay.
Death Note was
Have you
okay.
have you
It
watched
was-
the anime?
Yes, I have watched the anime,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so then the opinion is valid.
Yes.
All right.
Bleach was okay too.
It was
wasn't-
better than Death Note.
It was okay. Like it wasn't.
Well,
bad,
first,
it wasn't okay.
Death Note. The only reason why I really like Death Note though is where I
It
know
was
this is,
decent.
William
It was-
Dafoe was the
I
selling
like
point
Willem
for that
Dafoe
movie.
too. He was good.
well, it's just because they had it was more like American actors. I'm not trying to be any knock against
Like they
either
were trying to
side.
be their own thing. They weren't trying to be a
Yeah,
carbon copy.
yeah. Or Bleach was just like if you didn't watch it, if you watched the English dub, it was just like, oof.
No, with Bleach, what I liked about the Bleach movie is like they weren't forcing it to be a series. What they did is just they modified the story to keep the same essence as the first season,
Yeah.
but ended in a way that's it's closure. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you watch Bleach.
I tried to. It's hard.
All right, you guys want to end it here?
Oh, this is Colby.
It's Cole. We ended it.
Oh, we're supposed to introduce herself at the end.
All right.
All right,
Womp womp.
so thank you guys for joining us today. I'm Oscar.
I'm Colby.
I'm Cole, and we got.
Soren.
Let's be honest, that's the best we're gonna get right now.
Yep. All right. Peace.
Peace
Bye,
out, guys.
everybody.